Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta We can complete the rest of on Sanskrit class, okay? Next, we are moving on to our next segment, which is Damodara Ashtakam. And Shri Krishna Prabhu, please take over.
Everyone, how is everyone doing today?
Good. Very good. Good.
Excellent.
Very good. Very great.
That's nice.
Amazing.
Useful? Is
Very
anybody
good.
blissful today?
Whoa, what the?
Blissful.
Prabhu, your voice is little low.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah.
Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So today we are going to say Damodara Ashtakam verse number, which was 7. Perfect. Yeah, one more to go. So we're almost there. So I think I all mentioned before, Ashtakam means, Ashta means 8, right? So there are many prayers, like for example, Jagannath Ashtakam is glorifying Jagannath. Radha Ashtakam is glorifying Radharani. So all of these verses are 8 verses. Okay. So we'll see the 7th verse today.
Please mute yourself while talking to your family members.
Okay. So this beautiful verse on the verse number 7, we'll just understand what this verse is saying. So let me ask this question. Does anybody know who wrote this song? I've been telling the name of the person who wrote this song. Okay, it's Satyavrat Muni. Satyavrat Muni. So Muni means sage. So his name is Satyavrat Muni. So he is writing about Damodar. So when Mother Yashoda bound Krishna with a wooden mortar, what did Krishna do? He started going around with that wooden mortar, right? He was dragging that wooden mortar. And because it was so heavy, like some of the Gopas saw and they were surprised. Whoa, what is going on? And then in front of the Nanda Maharaj courtyard, so you can see the wooden mortar right here. So in front of Nanda Maharaj courtyard, there was 2 big trees. And these trees called Arjuna trees. And especially Arjuna trees are very strong. They're very strong. It's like a very, very big, strong trees. So these trees were in the previously, these trees, there were 2 people called Manigriva and Nalakuvera. So they were actually sons of Kuvera. Do you know who is Kuvera? Kuvera is the treasurer of the demigods. See, demigods have a lot of wealth and opulence, and Kuvera is the treasurer. And these 2 sons were sons of Kuvera. So one time, Narada Muni cursed them to become trees in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. And whenever Narada Muni curses, there is also a blessing that happens. right? So Narada Muni, whenever he curses, there is also a blessing. So what blessing they got? As trees, they were able to see all the pastimes of Krishna. You know, they were seeing in front of Nanda Maharaj courtyard all the pastimes of Krishna. And now when Krishna dragged the wooden motor in between the two trees, what happened? The tree broke, like there was a big noise, and then it just broke into two pieces. And some of the boys saw this and they were like, and they were telling their father, oh, I saw Krishna dragging this motor in between the trees, and the trees broke into two pieces. And there was a big noise, and nobody was believing. Like they were saying, really? Really? What? That's what happened? And then everybody came and they saw these big trees. And not only that, like when the big trees broke, there were two like glowing personalities. They came out from each of the tree. One person is called Manigriva and another person is called Nalakuvera. So these two people told Krishna, they said, please accept my humble obeisances. You know, we are so grateful that you relieved our curse. And we are in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, you know, we got so much blessing that they were able to see all the pastimes of Krishna. And they glorified Krishna. And then they said, Lord, now please let us go back to our home. So actually they went to Kuvera, and then after that they went to the spiritual world in Golaka Vrindavan. See how wonderful it is. So now we will see the verse so we can recite. Okay, so we'll just do word for word by word and then we'll do the entire line. Okay. So let me just do this. Okay. Kuveratmajau Baddha. Kuveratmajau Baddha. Murtyaiva
మళ్ళీ పోతుంది టైం అయిపోయింది నేల
Murtyaiva Yatvat. Murtyaiva Yadvat. Tvaya mochitau. Bhakti. Bhajau krutau cha. Bhajau krutau cha. Tata prema bhaktim. Tata prema bhaktim. Vakami prayacha. Vakame prayacha. Namokshe. Namokshe. Graho mesti. Graho mesti. Damodareha. Damodareha. Okay, excellent. Very nice. So now we'll do the first line. Kuveratmajau Baddha Mrutyaiva Yatva. Kuveratmajau Baddha Murtyaiva Yatvat. Tvaya mochitau bhakti. Tvaya mochitau bhakti. Vajau krutau cha. Vajau krutau cha. Tata prema bhaktim sva. Tata prema bhaktim sva. Kame prayacha. Kame prayacha. Namokshe graho mesti. Namokshe graho mesti. Damodareha. Damodareha. Okay, very nice, very nice. So we'll just do the entire verse. I'll just do one so you can understand the tune of this verse. Okay, it's the same like the other ones. Kuberatmajau bada mrutyaiva yatva tvaya mochitau bhakti bhajo krutau cha. Tata prema bhaktim svakame prayacha. Namokshe graho mesti damodareha. Okay, so this is the tune that we have to sing very slowly, word by word. Okay, please practice at home. That you'll be also receiving a video today.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So now let's see the translation. Okay. So any volunteers for translation today? Okay, I see a lot of volunteers. Let's see. Sri Charan.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. O Lord Damodara, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva, and Nalakuvera were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding motor. In the same way, please give me your own Prama Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. We can do like two devotees together, Naveen and Govind.
Okay. O Lord Damodara, just as the two sons of Kubra, Mangriva and Nalakuvera were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with a rope to a wooden burning water. In the same way, please give me your own Brahma Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
Okay,
Round two.
thank you. I think we already have 4:20 now. So due to short of time, would like to move on to the next part of the class today. Yeah. So really thankful for all those devotees today who raised their hands enthusiastically. So please memorize this verse, and the last verse is going to be tomorrow, and then all the 8 verses you can recite on the last day. This is going to be an in-person class on Saturday, right?
I only done
Write something on it.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Shri Krishna Prabhu, for the wonderful class. Now we have with us
Padmanayan Prabhu is from Mayapur. We are very, very fortunate and excited to have him here. I would request Sri Krishna Prabhu to give a short introduction for him.
Hare Krishna, His Grace Padmanayana Prabhu is here. Let us all say one time Hari Bol, and then I'll give a brief introduction. Can you all say
Hari Bol, Prabhuji.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol? Okay, so let's hear a little bit of introduction about
Hari Bol.
Padmanayana Prabhu. So Padmanayana Prabhu is a dedicated disciple of His Holiness Radha Govinda Das Goswami. He's from Balasore, Orissa. So his academic journey includes completion of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Utkal University in 1994. And he also has Masters in Science. So he joined ISKCON in 1994, which is 30 years ago. And he is desiring to commit to Krishna consciousness, and subsequently he immersed himself in diverse roles in ISKCON. Significantly, guest house, book distribution, and international devotee and guest care department. So currently, Prabhuji is a director of Mayapur Institute, and he also has well-versed in Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhav courses at Mayapur Institute. And he also teaches many training programs, including teacher training courses, leadership courses, and Vaishnava etiquette courses. And he also extends to deity worship and other courses. So in recognition, Padmanayana Prabhu has spearheaded the gratis courses and Bala Bhagavatam program at the Mayapur Institute. So with more than 3,000 students enrolled to date. And Prabhuji is also, he is currently the director in the Mayapur Institute campus. So let us all welcome Prabhuji again with the big Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Thank you, Prabhuji. Please continue.
Hari Bol.
You all can
Hari Bol.
unmute and
Hari
say
Bol.
loud Hari Bol for
Hari
Prabhuji.
Bol.
Hari Bol from
Hari
my
Bol.
side also. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Damodara.
Hare Krishna. Dear devotees, I am very happy to be with all of you this afternoon. And there are so many smiling faces. I can see it. So you all have kept your video on. I can see who is playing, who is becoming naughty, and who is becoming very attentive. So those who are going to remain attentive through this entire session, they will be gifted. Okay? And those who will not, they will remain deprived from receiving the gift. Okay? Are you ready already?
Yes. Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, good. I'm very happy to see your enthusiasm. Since you all are enthusiastic, I am also becoming enthusiastic. You know, when I was a child like you, I also went to school and we got so many programs like this and I received many gifts. So that kept me in this track. So today, we're going to discuss something from where you can also learn the lessons how you can also become a successful young adult. Okay? Are you ready for the success?
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
So today, we will first of all listen to a story. That story is coming. That story is coming from the history of who are those people? They are actually Israel, ancient Israel history actually. And how there was a gentleman who first of all was successful by the grace of God, and then because of his habit of taking poor decisions, he fell afterwards. So we will listen the story and then we'll try to draw some lessons. Are you ready for that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So what I request you is when
Yes, Prabhuji.
I will continue to tell the story to you. Then what you do is you keep your notes. Okay. Then at the end, we'll draw lesson. And while drawing lesson, you have to help me. Okay. So the story continues like this. Once upon a time, in ancient Israel, there was a mighty man named Samson. Have you heard of the name Samson? Hello, my dear children.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I haven't heard it before.
No.
Hi,
No.
Prabhuji.
Okay,
No.
good.
Never ever,
No.
Prabhuji. No,
Okay.
never.
Okay. So even if you have not
Never
heard,
in my life.
okay. Now you know there was a mighty man by the name Samson in ancient Israel. This Samson was known for his incredible strength. Where did he got this incredible strength from? He got this from a special vow he made to God. You know, sometimes people, they take vow for the God. So he got this strength from a special vow he made to God. He was a judge and protector of Israel, often defending his people from their enemies. Who are their enemies? The Philistines. First of all, you should know what is the meaning of who is this Philistine? These Philistines are anti-intellectual people or materialists. So these Philistines were like, you can say, this materialists. So he was protecting this Israel. The Samson's strength was not just from his muscles. His power came from his dedication to God. Because he was truthful to the God, so he was having the success. And this dedication to God, the power that symbolized by his long hair, which he never cut. As long as Samson kept his vow and remained faithful to God, he was invincible. Means nobody could defeat him. But Samson had a weakness. What is that weakness? He often made poor choices that put him in danger. He fell in love with a Philistine woman named Delilah. So this is how he actually endangered his position. As he fell in love with this Philistine woman, what happened? The Philistines, who were his enemies, they saw this as an opportunity to capture Samson. So they breached Delilah to find out the secret of his strength. So these people, those enemies, they found that this gentleman now in love with this lady, So if we can bribe this lady, then what will happen? We can know the secret of his strength. Okay. Then this Delilah asked Samson. What did he ask? He wanted to know what is the secret of his strength. So first he tricked. As she asked the Samson, but Samson tricked her for some time, giving false answers. But Delilah persisted, nagging him until he was tired of her constant questioning. Okay, because this lady was again and again asking the questions. So this gentleman, he eventually had to reveal the secret. What happened? Finally, Samson revealed the truth. His strength was in his uncut hair, a symbol of his vow to God. One night, while Samson slept, Delilah cut his hair. Without his hair, Samson lost his strength. The Philistines captured him, blinded him, and put him in prison. Samson's choice had led to his downfall, means because he didn't know what is the right choice. He got involved with this Philistine lady, and that became the downfall for him. And this is how he was into the danger. So, and because he had failed to keep his vow to God. So, one night, but the story does not end here. Samson prayed to God. He was in the jail. You can imagine. They put him into jail. Now he is alone. So what did he do? He realized that he has committed a great mistake. Now he has come back to his consciousness. The Samson prayed to God for forgiveness and asked for his strength one last time. He said, "My dear God, I have committed a big mistake. I have learned through hard lesson. So now I'll keep to my promises." So asked for his strength. God granted his request. God said, "All right, since you are becoming truthful, you want to listen to me? Okay, I will help you." During a Philistine celebration, Samson was brought out to be mocked. He used his restored strength to pull down the temple pillars, collapsing the building on himself and the Philistines, defeating many of Israel's enemies in his final act. So here we heard a story where this, okay, what is the name of this gentleman? Who can tell me?
Roji? Samson.
Samson.
Samson. Yes, very good.
Samson.
Yes. You have heard it correctly. You have very attentively heard this. So, what do you see? What was the wrong choice this Samson made?
He got to get, he fell in love with
One.
Okay, let's have a rule. If everybody starts speaking, I cannot, pay attention. Can you just, yes, raise your hand. Tirtha Gopal, can you tell us? So you have to raise your hand, then I will ask you. Okay.
So the Samson fall in love with the girl.
So,
And then that girl told on him for the
Yeah.
secret of his strength.
Yes. So you have learned it very nicely. So what did you learn from this? What did you learn from this story, that this Samson got involved with this girl, this lady, and she pulled him down? So what did you learn from this section of the story, Jai?
Like Roji, do not get distracted by material things.
Okay, that is one lesson, very nice lesson. Don't get distracted by material things. Niriha. Sorry, Nihira.
Okay. Be careful of who you associate with.
Be careful with who you associate with. Good, very nice lesson. Be careful to who you associate with. Okay. Any other lesson you can draw from this? Okay. Adrit.
Always love God and don't get distracted by anything else. Just keep your thoughts on God.
Okay. This is also coming later on, but you are being so advanced now. I think later part of the story, tells us this lesson also. Very good. So, okay, Joy, once again. Okay, Joy, just give us some time. Let us see if anyone else is there. With this app.
Roji?
Yes, go ahead.
So like also don't go back on your vows or promises. Always
Very
keep your
nice.
promises.
Very good, very good. Yes. Any other lesson you can draw?
I got one.
Yes, Tirtha.
It's your turn, Prabhuji. It's your turn, Prabhuji. Can I say something?
Sorry, second, I couldn't hear you, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, can I say something, Prabhuji, about can I say a lesson?
Okay, go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
So do not focus on yourself. Do not get distracted or anything, or else bad things might happen.
That means we can say don't go to wrong choices.
Yeah.
Yes, don't get distracted. It has already been said. You see, what did this gentleman do? He took a wrong choice. If we are not mindful of our choice, then
you have to be smart and choose the correct option.
Very good. Yes, you have to.
And don't be hasty.
Very nice. Okay, so there are some more hands. Anyone else would like to add something to what has been said? Joy, you want to say something again?
Yes, Roji. Don't follow Maya and always remember Krishna.
Okay, very nice lesson you have learned. Who else? There are a few more hands. Please unmute yourself and tell us your points, your lessons. Okay, you are keeping quiet. No issue. Okay, so from this story, first of all, we learn that we should be mindful of our choices. So because this Samson had the wrong choice, that's how he had to go through these bad consequences. He was engaged in this lady, and which was which created a very harmful situation for him. Then some of you say we have to be truthful to God, right? Means, okay, in our society, in Krishna consciousness movement, how can we stay truthful to God? Can you share with us? Through our practices, we take the vow also, right? What are our vows, dear children? What are the vows we take in our society? Okay. Okay, same hands are there. Somebody else? Yes, who can tell us what are the vows we take?
Always pray to Lord Krishna.
Okay, Joy, Okay, let's hear from Joy. Joy is becoming very enthusiastic. Good.
No,
Joy?
no intoxication and no relationships.
Okay, say again. I couldn't hear. Let everybody hear.
No meat eating, like no intoxication and no relationships.
What is the third one? Fourth one. One is remaining.
It was like no
Relationships.
I forgot, Broji. That's all I know.
Okay, Karina.
Broji, no gram. Oh wait.
Is it no gambling? That's what I was about to say.
Yes. No gambling, no intoxication, no meat eating, and no illicit connection with opposite sex. Okay. So in that way, we have to keep our vow to God. Okay. So, like what happened to the gentleman? He broke the vow, right? One principle he broke, and he ended up having trouble. So this is one thing. We have to always keep up with our vow to God. Also, we need to understand that, okay, what happened to the Salem when he was put into the jail? Yep.
Broji.
Yes.
Broji, how you prayed to God again?
Means
and tried-
what do you think? How he came to his senses to pray to God?
He realized the mistakes that he did, and
Ah.
he promised himself again that he won't do them again.
Yes. So that means we learned that when we realize our mistake, we need to seek forgiveness. Right? He begged pardon from the God. And God also accepted his pardon and again reinstated him in his position. God gave him strength back again. Right?
Yes.
So then sometimes to err is human, right? We can take to wrong process. We may sometimes commit some mistake. So when we realize, we should not pretend that, oh, I have not committed any mistake. We should be truthful and we should beg pardon. And then in that way also we pray, and as he prayed to the God, God also gave him his strength back. So in that way, you have to understand your source of strength. Who is the source of strength for all of us?
Krishna.
Harshini?
Krishna.
Krishna, can you tell us a story from Bhagavatam where you confirm this? Our source is Krishna.
Like
Who can tell us?
Broji, I can tell like a story. Can I?
I am asking, you said Krishna is the source of our strength. So now I am asking you, give me an evidence from Bhagavatam where you see Krishna is our strength.
Broji, can I tell a story?
Okay, please go ahead.
Broji, it's not from the Bhagavatam, but it's from the Ramayana, and it's how Lord Hanuman's strength comes from Lord Rama, who is none other than Lord Krishna himself.
Yeah, go ahead. Please tell us.
Yeah, Lord Hanuman's Lord Hanuman forgot about his strength at one point, and then Jambavan was he was like, remember your strength and believe in yourself. And Lord Hanuman prayed to Lord Rama, and then he remembered all of his strength, and he got as strong as he was when he was born.
Very good. Excellent. So, my dear children, I was thinking of the story of Prahlad Maharaj. How many of you know the story of Prahlad? Oh, all of you might have heard, huh? So can somebody tell us what happened? What is the source of Prahlad's strength?
I can.
Okay, who wants to? Okay. Only all the old hands. Only old hands. Okay, he has not spoken. Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya. Yes.
Narasimha.
Narasimha. Can you tell us a little more? Yes, we know Narasimha was the source of his strength, but you have to give us some narration. Okay, let's hear from Joy. Joy is very enthusiastic.
Broju, so basically, so Prahlad is the son.
You have okay.
Prahlad is the son of Hiranyakashipu, but Hiranyakashipu is like against Lord Sri Krishna or Narasimha. And then Prahlad believes in Narasimha, and then Hiranyakashipu tries to like kill Prahlad, but he survives in any way because he's chanting Lord like Narasimha's name, and he gets protected. And Narasimha basically like kills like Prahlad's father.
Okay. You know, at one point in time, this Hiranyakashipu, who was inflicting sufferings to his son Prahlad in many different ways, and Prahlad survived in all the situations. Then finally, being frustrated, one day Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad, he said, Prahlad, what is the source of your strength? What did he say? He said,
Narasimha.
no, he didn't directly say Narasimha. He said, no, Lord, who is giving strength to me, he is also the source of your strength. So Lord is the source of strength for all. But what happens? Prahlad had faith. That's why Lord supported him. Lord protected him. Whereas this Hiranyakashipu, he was killed by Lord Narasimha. So in that way, we need to understand the source of our strength is Krishna. Narasimha Devi is one of the incarnation of Krishna. So as Samson's real strength came from the God, not just from his hair, right? And he recognized and honored the God who is the true source of his strength and well-being. So finally, he became victorious. He gained victory over his enemies. So similar kind of story also we see in the life of Bhaktivinoda. How many of you have heard the name of Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Please raise your hand. Okay, Joy, you know, Chaitanya Nas. You don't know Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Okay, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was the spiritual master of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, his father also. So who was Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, you know?
The spiritual wait, Porgy, can I say?
Yes.
He was the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, he was the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada. So in this way, we should know who is Bhaktivinoda Thakur. This Bhaktivinoda Thakur was serving as deputy magistrate in Puri, Jagannath Puri. You know where is Puri? Puri is in the district of Odisha province in India. Okay. How many of you have Jagannath at home? Oh, many of you having Jagannath. Are you serving Jagannath or not? Do you feed Jagannath? Yes, good. So whenever you get some good thing, you must always offer to Jagannath or Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who is there at home, then only you can honor this Mahaprasadam. So this Bhaktivinoda Thakur, whose earlier name was Kedarnath Datta, he was deputed as the deputy magistrate in Puri. And he was known for his fairness and integrity. He was deeply committed to his duties and the well-being of the people he served. Puri, with its rich cultural and religious heritage, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was always careful to maintain the culture and heritage of Orissa. Even though it was a challenging service for him, because at that time the British Raj was ruling India. So there were many complexities of managing both British colonial interests and the traditional local governance system. But even though Bhaktivinoda Thakur had to go through this struggle, but being a truthful devotee of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he eventually emerged victorious. So at that time, there was a man by the name Bishop Kishan was staying in Puri. And this gentleman had some mystic siddhi, mystic power. And he was creating a lot of antisocial, he was engaged in many antisocial activities. And especially he was corrupt with the ladies in the local Puri. So one day he announced that he is the incarnation of Mahavishnu, and he is going to perform rasa dance. And when this message came to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so many esteemed people from Puri, the cultured people, gentlemen, they joined with him and they asked him, you have to do something about this man. And then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he dragged him to court. And in court, the decision was taken to imprison him. Then he was put into the jail. And when he was put into the prison, in the prison also this gentleman, he was applying the black magic against Bhaktivinoda Thakur's family. Bhaktivinoda Thakur's children got sick. He himself got sick. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur never gave up because he knew, being a devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he will always remain protected. So in that way, finally, Bhaktivinoda Thakur realized that this gentleman having the power in his hair. So he instructed the jail superintendent to cut his hair. So one day they cut his hair and this gentleman was deprived of the power. And then finally he was persecuted in the court and he met his death eventually. So because he was an unethical man, he was trying to he was involved in many illegal actions. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, being a devotee of the Lord, he stood behind the justice, right? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he stood up for justice. The Bhaktivinoda Thakur's name is Kedarnath. This Kedarnath Datta's unwavering commitment to justice, despite facing powerful opposition, teaches us the importance of standing up for what is right. So sometimes in our life, we come across certain individuals who are dishonest. So we have to always stand behind the justice. What did you learn from this story? I gave one lesson, that he stood up for justice. We should stand up for justice. Any other lesson you can? Yes. Dhananvi. Dhanvi.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, tell us what is the story.
You
learn this
to
lesson.
be honest and lead justice.
Okay, be honest and lead justice. Krishna Chaitanya.
Don't make any trouble to Krishna Bhaktas.
Don't make any trouble to Krishna Bhaktas. Very good. Excellent. Yes, Harsini.
Have integrity.
Yes, have integrity.
Do the right. Yes, do the right thing when nobody's looking. And always have honesty.
What happens sometimes when we are alone, we feel nobody is looking at us, right? We just behind the curtain, we make a lot of mistakes. So we need to have integrity at all time. Okay. Who else? Okay, Adrit.
Be true to yourself and to God.
Make sure yourself.
Be true to yourself and be true to God.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Yes. Mandik.
You should always respect God.
How can we always respect the God? Can you tell us? Please tell us. How should we always respect the God?
By telling the truth.
By telling the truth. Okay. So do you tell the truth all the time?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Very nice, boy.
Prabhuji,
yes.
Don't try to impersonate God. Like, don't try to act like you're God.
Yes, this Bhiksan, he was acting like God. He was saying, I am incarnation of Mahavishnu. And this guy finally met with death. Good. Anyone else want to say anything? Ed? There's so many hands. Yes, Joy.
Broji, like be kind to God by following the 6 principles.
What are those 6 principles?
No gambling, no meat eating, and like no relationships and no intoxication.
Okay, you are saying the same thing. Very good. Dipti? Unmute? Yes.
Like try not to lie and try being honest and never try to don't lie.
Don't lie. Yes, good. Very good. Nice contribution. Thank you, Dipti. Akshit?
Don't underestimate Krishna. Don't think that there's someone stronger than Krishna. Krishna is the strongest God, and he cannot do anything. All you have to do is just pray to God and be nice to God, and do everything you can to make God happy. And there's no God powerful than Krishna.
Okay.
There may be gods equal to Krishna's level, but there's no one in the world that is more powerful than Krishna.
No one is equal to and?
There's some gods that have the equal power of Krishna, but there's no one powerful than Krishna.
Okay.
More stronger than Krishna.
Yes. Yes. Very nice.
For example, Krishna is this level, and some gods could be equal level like this, but there's no one that is more powerful.
No, nobody can become equal to Krishna. You know, natat samascha bhedikascha drishyate. There is a statement in Upanishad. Nobody can be equal to or greater than God. You should know this. Not equal. Nobody can even equal to God.
I meant God. Some other gods.
Okay. Okay.
Other Other gods
demigod.
can be equal to Krishna, but no god is powerful than
It's
Krishna.
impossible to be as strong as Krishna.
Okay. So listen. So you said we should be always nice to God, right, Krishna?
Yeah.
If only to Krishna you have to be nice with?
To be nice with everyone.
Manvik is very good. You are very, very, very enthusiastic now.
Thank you.
After joy, you have become more enthusiastic. Yes, you have to be very nice to everybody. That's called sadharana dharma, common religious principle. Even if somebody is not a devotee of Krishna, we should not try to go against those guys.
And
We should also be nice to them.
Prabhuji, also one more thing is, if you will not worship or pray God, you'll be in the Dharma side. But if you pray God and worship Him, you'll be at the Dharma side. So always do not be at the Dharma side. Be at the Dharma side so that you can be happy like Krishna.
Can you give us some example? The guy who was by the side of adharma and he was ruined.
So what can I say? I'm gonna talk about Mahabharata.
Yes.
So Mahabharata, if you do the Kauravas, especially Duryodhana, he was always cruel and very bad and very rude. So when the Kurukshetra war happened, the Kauravas lost. So and then the Pandavas, they were on the Dharma side, so they won from the Kurukshetra war.
Very good. So we should always remain by the side of dharma. If we become religious, then dharma also will protect.
You should be like Yudhishthira.
Very nice. Okay. Harshini?
So on the story of Ashwatthama, when he killed the 5 Pandavas, he went to go tell Duryodhana, and then Duryodhana wasn't happy about it because he was cruel, but he didn't want to kill anyone, or he was not that really cool person.
Okay. So we learned that we should not take side of adharma. We should be always by the side of dharma. And what is our dharma? What is our dharma? What is our dharma? Oh, you don't know our dharma?
Praying to God.
Joy, yes.
To pray to God.
Wait, to do our prescribed duties.
Okay. Means actually our dharma is to serve God. Right? That is our dharma, real dharma. So what that means? We have to, how can you serve God? Please tell us.
By chanting. Serving him food, by chanting.
Okay, one by one. So somebody said by chanting can serve God. Somebody next.
Doing puja.
Doing puja. Okay, third, Joy.
Chanting.
No, chanting is done already. Puja is done. Now tell us. F.
Serving food. Proji.
Proji,
preaching.
Preaching, offering bhoga to God. Okay. How anybody else? Yes. Harshini.
Being truthful and praying to God.
Praying. Okay. Yes. Hey, F, tell us. What is your name? You are not F. AP. Who is this?
Yeah, I saw the guy earlier. Who's that guy? That's a fake name.
It's Abhiram Parshi.
Oh, Aviram Parsi. I am not able to see. I don't know him. Aviram, what happened? Unmute and tell us. Yes.
To always talk to God so he's not bored, and yeah.
Oh, very nice point. Always talk to God. Yes, you can. How can you talk to God?
By serving him food and say eat it with love and devotion, and others.
When you do
Proji.
So yes.
Proji, the way to connect to God and talk to him is by chanting.
Yes, very nice. So definitely we should chant every day. You can prepare garland for the Lord. You can do arati for the Lord. You can make an offering to the Lord, right? You can do abhishek to the Lord. So many ways you can directly serve God. Okay?
Every day when you chant, I got a question. Every day when you chant a different God's name, you'll get supernatural powers like luck, Mostly it's luck. I think it's mostly luck.
Okay, good.
I think you'll get
You'll be
maybe.
the luckiest man in this world, you know?
Yeah.
If you always remain faithful to God, then God will give you good luck. You will be very successful.
For example, if you chant Hanuman at night, you'll never get nightmares in your life. If you do that every day.
You know the secret. So all the friends, did you hear what he said? If you chant the name of Hanuman, you'll never get nightmare. Good. Okay, dear children, I'm very happy to see all of you this evening. And I think my time is up. I was told to continue until 5 o'clock. So, may Lord Nrsimhadev protect you all and hope to meet you in Mayapur. So you have to make a plan to come to Mayapur to join with me. You know, I have a school. You all are going to school, right?
Yeah.
I have a school. In my school, my kids are studying Bhagavatam. We have created one course on Bhagavatam called Bala Bhagavatam.
No, I don't have school.
You don't have school?
This is my summer break. What do you mean?
No, I mean to say, I am running a school.
You're running as a school. Oh, you're running in a school. Okay.
I have thousands of students studying in my school. Okay.
Wait. You made a school? Wait, you made a school?
Yes.
Oh.
You can also become my student. That's why I'm saying.
Oh.
You can also become a student in my school where you will learn Srimad Bhagavatam. You know?
Okay.
Oh,
teaching the children.
But the problem is I'm actually in America. I'm actually in the USA.
No, you don't have to go. You can study online. We are doing online, Baba.
Oh, online. I see. Okay.
Okay, you can like this. You see, I'm here. I can be sitting in any part of the world. You can be at home. We can still study online together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that, you know, I have got students, you know, studying in USA, Canada, in South Africa, Mauritius, Middle East countries.
What about Antarctica? Even there
too? Yes. Who said?
What? Oh my God, what?
Okay. I'm very happy once again. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna.
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for okay, all of you can mute yourself. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for enlightening us with such a blissful class. We all loved it so much. Kids also was very enthusiastic. They loved it so much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And all the kids, Prabhuji is going to be with us for like few more days, and we have the fortunate to have him in person tomorrow at our house. So if anybody interested to take his association, you can. You're most welcome to come. Okay. I will send a message to your parents. So anybody's interested, we can meet Prabhuji in person. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for your wonderful time spending with us. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Can we all say a big Haribol to Prabhuji? Please unmute yourself. And big Haribol. 1, 2, 3. Haribol!
Haribol! From my side also, big Haribol to all of you.
Bigger.
And big Haribol is waiting from the side of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Mayapur.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. So we can end the class here. we'll meet tomorrow. Hare Krishna, all of you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare.